Hi guys, Mr. Banwell here. I'm back downstairs in the old PPA room and I've got a crime to report. Somebody has been drawing pictures of Mrs. Barnes and Mrs. Dyer. Who's going to own up to this one then, hey? Someone's in big trouble and I don't know who it was. Let me start today with our guided reading lesson. It is Friday the 29th of January, almost at the end of January. Wow, we've done a whole month of home learning. Congratulations to you. Keep it going. I know it's easy for me to say, but you must keep that learning, keep your brains growing, keep working hard. Is really, really important. So can you get today's date and Walt in your book? There is, if you have access to a printer, an opportunity to print off today's guided reading resource. If you don't need it, okay? So if you don't have a printer, you don't need it at all. It's just if you do. The other resource that you may have guessed by looking at the Waltz, if you do have at home, I know some of you did last time we used them, but if you do have a dictionary at home, please use it. If not, again, you do not need it. I've managed to do 2 lessons. So if you've got a dictionary, great. If you don't, we'll use the online version. All right, exactly like we did last time. Now, the reason I kept these 2 weeks apart is I want to see if we can recall. So we're going to use our metacognition skills, okay, which means can we go to that part of our brain that where we used dictionaries before, and can we remember how to use them again? So I've given it a bit of a gap in between the 2 so that we can see if we can use them. Okay, so our Walt is to use dictionaries to check the meaning of words. Can you get the date and Walt in your book? Okay, so a dictionary. Can you remember? Have a quick chat with the person next to you if you're in class. 4 main features. Can you remember what they were? Okay, pause the video now. If you have, okay, hopefully someone in your class, or if you're at home, you thought of this one. Okay, the features of a dictionary. The words are in columns. Let's delete them as we go. The words are in columns, which mean they go down the page like that. Okay, next one. The word has the meaning, or the definition is another word for it. The definition or the meaning is written next to it, so it tells us what it means. All right. This one, the words you want to find will be in bold. It will stand out from all the others, okay? So it will be easier to find, okay? And finally, the words and the most important one, I think, the words are in alphabetical order, all right? Maybe have a quick chat with the person next to you to understand what do we mean by alphabetical, all right? If you're not sure, please ask an adult. Pause the video if you need to. So alphabetical order, for those of you that have maybe discussed it already, is to sort words in order of where they come in the alphabet. All right, so it would start with A. The words A, B, C, D are going that way. Okay. So 2 weeks ago, we found words in the dictionary. In doing so, we learned how to use the columns and look up the words alphabetically. Today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking at the meaning in pieces of text and looking up the definitions of words. So put your hand up if you've ever read a text or a book and you've been reading it and you've got to a word and you read the word and you haven't got a clue what it means. Put your hand up. I'm going to put my hand up because that's happened to me many times, okay? So you're reading something, you read a word, you don't know what it means, okay? There's no point in reading it, okay? You've got to stop. You've got to ask the question, what does this mean? If you don't know, ask an adult, okay? If they don't know, that's why we have dictionaries. So let's find out today what some of these words mean. All right, so if you've got a dictionary at home, you can have a go, okay, at seeing if you can find these. So dictionary definitions, the word has its meaning written next to them. If you don't have a dictionary at home, I've put the online dictionary here. If you just type in Cambridge dictionary into Google, okay, you will easily find this page. I'm just going to stop sharing with that page and show you this. He's gone. Okay, bear with me 2 seconds and I will dig that one out. Okay, it's down here. Sorry, apologies, guys. And that should be able to do that now. Right, let's try that instead. So, if you need to go on the online dictionary, that's what it looks like, Cambridge Dictionary, and you can search in there. Okay, so that is the alternative. Let's go back to my slides. The word has its meaning written next to it. Okay, some words you'll be looking for and you won't find them in the dictionary. For example, just taking time to see if you can find these words: tails, sniffing, stables, squealing, puppies, shearing. Okay, all words that have been taken from the sheep pig. Okay, you'll recognize them from the sheep pig. Okay, are these words in the dictionary? Does anyone find them? Pause the video, see if you can answer that question. Can you find them? You'll probably find that you can't find them. Okay, but why can you not find them? All right, why are they not in the dictionary? All right, now the reason is because they are plurals, okay, which means they are more than one. So we're not talking about one tail, we're talking about tails, okay, so more than one. All right, that is a plural, okay, or they have the suffix, okay, the bit that goes at the end of the word, ing, so sniffing. All right, so all of these words won't be in the dictionary, okay? However, their root words will be, all right? So if I wanted to find sniffing, okay, and try and find out what the word means, all right, what would be the root words for each of these, okay? So let's take the word sniffing. What is the root word? What is the smallest version of that word we can make? Well, obviously it would be sniff, okay? So I would look up sniff, okay, and it would tell me the verb, okay, to sniff, and it would tell me in context the word sniffing. All right, try and go through each of these words and find the root words for each. Pause the video now. Okay, hopefully you found out that the root word for tails obviously is tail. Stables would be stable. Squealing would be to squeal. Puppies becomes puppy. And shearing becomes shear. All right, so you need to see if you can find those root words and they will tell you the meanings, okay? For example, you might not know what shearing is. All right, great opportunity to find that in the dictionary. Look up the word shear, to shear. All right, your job today is, this is what your task is, okay? So you need to, let's have a read. Colin has been practicing his handwriting by copying out a section of the sheep pig. So this bit here, all right, has been taken from the sheep pig, but he's made some mistakes. So his mistakes are in red, and he has spelt some of his words incorrectly. Please use a dictionary to look up the words and correct his spellings. So I'm going to read this to you, okay? Here are Colin's attempts. They put it into a table for you. You need to see if you can correct the spelling. And if you're using a paper copy, you can add in the page number from your paper copy. If you're not using a paper copy and you're using the online copy, then you don't need to worry about putting in a page number, okay? So let's read the text to you. Fly, the black and white collie, was beginning the training of her 4 puppies. For some time now, they had shown an instinctive interest in anything that moved, driving it away or bringing it back, turning it to left or right. In fact, herding it. They had begun with such things as passing beetles, but were now ready, Fly considered, for larger creatures. So I just read it with the correct, how it should be read, okay? So if you're not sure what some of these are, okay, then play the video back. Okay, that little, just rewind that little 2 minutes, a minute ago. Okay, so you can hear me saying it again. Can you find the correct spelling? Some of them you might know already. Okay, for example, if we did the first one together, I will do it with you. Okay, so it says fly the, is it black and white, Collie, or is it black and white? So black and white, I'd look it up in the dictionary. Now I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that. If I have a paper copy, I don't have a paper copy with me, so I'm going to do it online. Okay, and it's black. So how do I spell black? Black. Okay, enter. All right, there it is, black. That's spelled correctly. So it's a, we're looking for, it's a dark color. There it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is look at the spelling black. Okay, and then I'm going to copy that into my table. All right, like this, black. All right, B. Okay, I'm using my mouse, which isn't my neatest. Okay, it's difficult to use. Hopefully your handwriting will be better. Okay, so it's black, and now page number. Oh, I've just spotted one. Brilliant, 2 seconds. Okay, I've got my paper copy here. I'm going to look up the word black, so I'm going to find the word B. Okay, now the second letter there is the words for B. I'm going to look up BL. All right, and I will find the word black, B-L-A, and then B-L-A-C. All right, so I have got the word, here it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's down there. Sorry, I'll put it closer. So the word black, okay, and the definition, a black color or a person with dark skin. All right, or you can have black of the darkest color, the opposite of white. That's a really good definition, actually, the opposite of white. Okay, so that was found on page 53. All right, so in the page number, I would write 53. All right, if you have a paper copy. If you don't, then you're not going to be able to do that. All right, not to worry. You will be able to have a go at the Go Deeper. Everyone will. So once you've done the correct spellings, you can move on to the Go Deeper. Okay, so it says, now you have corrected the words, please write down the dictionary definition of each of the words in your book. So if you've got, so for example, exactly what I've just done, you'll be able to either type it into the online Cambridge Dictionary, or you can use your paper copy to find the definitions for each of these. So just to highlight that again, we're finding the correct spellings, okay, and then we're finding their definitions, okay? Any problems, please message, okay? If you're in class, you'll be able to mark these together and find out if you've managed to find them the correct definition and on the correct page, okay? And you'll be able to have a really good discussion about that. Any questions, please ask. Good luck, and I will speak to you later.